Hello, Internet. Today, we will be staving off the demons of depression with this 34 milliliter ultra tiny moss wall terrarium. I found this cool rock with a pyrite vein in it on a hike, so I decided to make this. The largest lesson I can give you with respect to small terrariums is patience, expectations, and the realization that the hubris of man vastly exceeds his capabilities. Despite fiddling with the angle multiple times, it just doesn't really catch the light appropriately once inside, so it's ultimately fruitless. But hey, I know it's in there, and that's good enough for me. We will be adding springtails to this to eat the mold and decaying matter. I really don't know if they are condemned to death or not, but hopefully they have some food. The soil mixture is a little bit different. You'll see that it's a bit muddy when placed on the curved background, and that's to help kind of suction and adhere some of the other soil. It will eventually equilibrate out, but it'll still do its job. The soil is also thinner in organics due to how little is in there, but that's okay. I do not add, although I attempt to add, a substrate barrier. I eventually decided it was not worth the hassle due to how little gravel, soil, and water is actually in the terrarium. That's okay. It'll work just fine. So, sit back and have a drink for me while you watch me fail and suffer making this microscape. It's some people's experience that in really small terrariums like this one, you don't need a drainage layer. For me, I tend to find the opposite to be true. Generally, the larger that they are, the easier it is to maintain appropriate moisture levels. And in the little ones, it's really easy to overwater, especially because when I add springtails, I kind of pour them in with some water rather than, tapping some charcoal on top of the glass. Whatever works for you. I just personally find it to be good practice to add a drainage layer, anyways. Here, I took some particularly long strands of moss from one of my cultivation boxes to try and get it to, you know, train to go up the tree root. We'll see if that works in about a month or so,